Hey, welcome to my new video on this channel. Today we are looking at something that a lot of people are maybe looking forward to, and that is the VZ Goliath Hotend. I will only do an unboxing today and then test it in another video in the future, because currently I'm buying parts to install this on my printer. Maybe you're asking what parts do you need to buy? Well, I only ran a really small printer equivalently to the Voron Zero, and because this Hotend has a power of 100 watts, my power supply is too small, so I've ordered a new one, a second one for my printer, and yeah, that's why I need to order new parts. So first of all, we can look at the box. So this is the front of it. Then you have the side, the top, the back with some small informations. What you have in the box, you can see the 100 watt ceramic heater, PT1000, nickel plated copper, with the silicon sock, V6 style nozzle, and the NFD zone heat break, and obviously the air-cooled aluminum heatsink. So let's open this box. It's pretty simple. Just slide up. I've already obviously unboxed this once, but I've put this almost back to original state. So this is what you will receive now. This is, I think, already the second batch of Hotends. The first one didn't have the sleeve around it. The new one now has a sleeve around it. So that's the newer version. I think this has also already here the shorter. I'm not sure what the this is the shorter transition between the Hotend and the cables, and therefore, yeah. So this is the Goliath itself. Let's put this away for now and see what else we have in the box. So we have a little wrench here. Let's get this out. This is 6 and 7 millimeter wrench. So for 6 millimeter and 7 millimeter nozzles. So you should have basically everything that you need inside of here. Then you have a little bag, which with the screwable PT1000 here. We can also get this quickly out of its bag here. So this is what this looks like, the screwable PT1000. And then you have two small, I think one or two really small wires coming out of here. I think it's just one. Hard to focus the camera. Oh, no, it's two wires. I can just not find the second one. So I have two wires coming out of here. But the second one is probably somewhere inside of this loom here. Let's put this also to the side for now. Then what else do you get here? So you get a little bag with accessories that you might need for your build. You also get normally a little, let's say, spec sheets, but I have already put mine away. So you get, first of all, a little bit of crimping equipment, so you can technically crimp your own connectors here. So now here you're getting two Molex free connectors, I think, so two complete ones, so that you can technically crimp your own Molex connections if you want to do that, just like this, and therefore have then simple parts or simple cables. Then you also get this really small wrench here. So maybe you're asking yourself, what is this wrench for? And this wrench, I think, is for the heat break inside of here. So you have the little heat break here, and then with this wrench, I think you should be able then to insert and outsert this heat break. There are also a few things for installation you should do, which we will talk about in a second. And then you get also some Allen keys here, and a few zip ties as well, and some Fromel paste as well that you can use. I will then tell you in a second where and how. And then, last but not least, we have a nozzle inside of here. Let me grab this. It's a little bit hard to grab. Here. Okay, so this is an V6 plated copper nozzle. So brass nozzle with copper plating. I think it also says on here. Yeah, it says copper nozzle. Look, I just think it's a plated copper nozzle on here. It at least looks like it. But it's a V6 style nozzle, which is really nice, so you can use it if you have other V6 style printers with the nozzle. So let's get back to here. And let's remove the silicon sock, which is also included. And this is then what the Goliath itself looks like. The length isn't really too long on here, so it is kind of comparable with an NF Crazy Hotend. It's a little bit longer than like a full V6 with a volcano underneath it and the nozzle. It's just a tiny bit longer. So if you already have one installed, this will only take a little bit more space in that direction. It's not a lot. And then you get these two Allen keys here to wrong one, to then remove the standoffs inside of here. So you can then remove them by just unscrewing. They're not super tight. Okay. And then you can remove this here. And then you can remove the screws from the standoffs as well. And then you're having these 3 screws here. So here's what this really, really shiny heat break looks like in detail. It looks really nice. And then you can, with the little wrench, also remove it from here if you want to. I'm not sure if that's actually required. And you can, through here, see my little finger, I guess. Yeah, so you can fully see through here. So this is then the heatsink, and then you can plug this in and you have those 3 different rotations. So you can rotate this here so that the screw hole position and then the cable position is working for you. So what you want to do is you want to then apply heat or thermal paste on this heat break here so that it can better dissipate the heat through the aluminum heatsink here. And then you have better thermal dissipation, which then increases performance. So if you then want to also install the nozzle which comes with it, it's obviously just like every other noise installment. You just can screw this in here, just like every other nozzle. And then you have basically an already finished Hotend here with a really, really long melt zone and really high flow rates, which is super cool. And then if you also want to install the PT1000, you need to, first of all, find the hole where it goes. So in my case, it goes right inside of here. And then you put on the silicon sock onto the Hotend here in the correct position. Obviously, you want to reinstall the heatsink before you do this, because later you will not have access to the screws here anymore. Put the nozzle, the sock above it. You can see it has a really perfect fit on here. And then you can screw in your PT1000 inside of here. That is now kind of a challenge because the cables are all attached to this loom, so I won't do this now. But this is basically how it works, and this is the Hotend. So yeah, let's. I will quickly now reassemble this. So these are the little standoffs. Sorry, I'm blocking the light. Not sure what material they're made from. It's now hard to see if they're this small. But yeah, let's see what the best version or the best way of reinstalling those is. Probably just sliding them over here like this in this 90-degree angle. Hope you can see it as best as possible. Okay. And then you can just put on this back. And secure it with the Allen key. Allen keys are a little bit short in my opinion. They could have been a little bit longer, so it is easier, but not a big deal. You will probably only disassemble this once and then apply the thermal paste and then never ever touch those things again. And be happy with your Hotend. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that screw isn't. Okay, now it is correctly. It was a little bit at an angle there. And then you can just basically tighten this all up. There are one, two things about this where you have to be a little bit cautious, because this is not a normal Hotend. It has these hot runner type of heater. So you can see that integrated heater in here, the black wires, basically. Not wires, they're, I think, nichrome something, I don't know the whole name anymore. And they can, or here, when you bend them, if you overbend them and bend them too much or too often at one and the same point, they can break. There were a few cases where people already broke them because they have overbent them. And that's why you just should be careful while bending them. So before you install it, think about how you want to bend it. If you have a VzBot with the aluminum printed or with the printed, just look at how Vez did his and then bend it in the same way, and then you're safe to go. And then you won't have any problems with it. So yeah, this was the whole unboxing of the VzBot Goliath Hotend. If you have any questions, leave them below, or even better, join the Discord. And we will see us in the next video.